Coming to you live from Southern California. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Nick Pivetta. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching, because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
And that is out of play. And a foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch misses. There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Missed inside with the curve.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Connor Norby now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt. Now 1 and 2. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the second baseman,
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Throw to first. Norby dives back in safely. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And the right-hander deals.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Outside, and it's 3-2.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The other way, and foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Graham Pauley. Fastball for a strike at 95. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they strand a pair. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score.
Until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
Back here in San Diego, and our pitcher in this game, Yuri Perez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Luis Arias leading things off and takes a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Ramirez throws to first in time, and a quick out, number 1. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, it features a great veteran presence, Manny Machado.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Xander Bogaerts at the plate and takes high there. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
We got full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Throw over to first. Bogarts dives back, and they got him.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Two out, space is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Scoreless after 1.
Yeah, you wanna move how I move. Woo-hoo. Wanna match this vibe I got.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the rookie DH, Griffin Conine. Conine, in his rookie season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Pivetta back to work. And there's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That's off the mark, and now 2-0. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Boog, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
That's a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Pivetta certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
The shortstop takes the ball.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Victor Mesa Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Fastball for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And that one pulled foul. And that is downstairs. 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Campusano collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one misses in the dirt. Stays alive.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Here comes Manny Machado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth went deep in his most recent game. And that clips the inside corner. Merrill leads off first with one away. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Moved to first, and he's back in there. On the ground, Edwards slings to first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Luis.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano.
I feel so powerful, look at me.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Popped up right side. Ramirez has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. One left for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Agustin Ramirez.
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Way inside, and that hit him. So digging in, Connor Norby. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The 0-1 in the dirt. On the ground right side. 4, 6.
He's out.
3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Xavier Edwards will hit next. He reached on a walk his first time. There's the strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Two outs. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward. Hayward with a homer in his last game. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Batting touch, the left fielder,
Tirso Ornelas now at the plate. Hitless last night, and they only scored one run. That misses. Ball one. Slapped foul. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's two away.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
So the lineup flips over. Luis Arias digs in now. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Bogarts now. Walked his first time. That one lifted to left. Pauly sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Padres leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Petco Park. On to the 4th. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauly. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Go ahead run on base. And now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. And fouled off. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one missing low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Three-two. got him swinging for the K. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. He's 0 for 1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here's the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. Doubled his first time. Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
That's a really good take.
Up and in, and it's 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, one out. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the catcher to hit, Adrian Del Castillo. He's 0 for 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
With the count.
Now Camposano has some trouble with it. That one almost got him. Paulie, the runner at third. Mesa at second with 2 gone. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 left on, and midway in the 4th, no score. Back here in San Diego, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you, and leading off the bottom of the 4th, Fernando Tatis Jr. Outside low, and that's ball 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
1-1.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Throws to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's down
One
and
ball,
in.
one strike.
Fastball for a strike. Up the middle. On to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the
Spin
count.
rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And Manny gets a piece. He goes down looking. Padres go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. New pitcher on here, Jesus Tinoco.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 2 in this one. The pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1.
Movement in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui preparing to come on if needed. And that
Nope, that's a ball.
misses. And the count is 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Arise on to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Agustin Ramirez.
And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Ramirez, 23 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby, 1 for 2. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win. You know, these Padres, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. He popped out his first time. And there's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And now it's even up. Just missed. Outside with a breaking ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Jason Hayward getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time.
It's just some places we go. It's just some places we go. Just some things we show.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Campusano leads off first with 1 away. And 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Top 6. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Tinoco back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Paulie in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam getting ready to go. Suarez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering is downstairs. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Back up the, oh, that got him. He gets the force, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Next is the designated hitter, Griffin Conine, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one at the knees for a strike. That
That's a
misses. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And misses inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Two down, nobody on. Out to center. Merrill makes the play, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That's outside, and that's ball 1. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. And there's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's outside. And now 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Luis Arraez stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one the other way makes the grab, 1 away.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Ornelas stands at first with one out.
Ball. I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss as he was
One
out
ball,
front that
two
time.
strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. Looks like extra bases. Heading for the plate. The relay, it's up line, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yuri Perez departs. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. Thomas White gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One out, runner at second, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Tatis waits. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. And that one misses up and in. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Paulie. Out number 2. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Foul ball there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins.
No ball,
Matt Brash, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 61 warming up as well. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Padres with a run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Adam.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Arise takes it himself. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Victor Mesa Jr. will hit next. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jason Adam gives way and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yuki Matsui.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Del Castillo, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one off the mark, and 1-1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Agustin Ramirez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 1 and the Marlins nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Brash.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Well, 1-run game. Manny Machado up to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. That's in for a strike. Just missed. Out, and he is walked.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside missed.
Two balls, one strike.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Upstairs.
Ball out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Padres with a run-scoring double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Let 'em know that you the baddest. I ain't never seen the baddest. Let 'em know.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Matsui in his 2nd season, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. There's the strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Late with the swing there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Morejon, the lefty, warming up as well. Way inside, gets out of the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball. Got him looking. 1 out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Connor Norby, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. And that's a little high.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Xavier
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yuki Matsui out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Robert Suarez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Tying run at the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 61.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the order, and here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. That's too low, and that is ball 1. And another ball. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. Ground ball up the middle. Edwards sends it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here comes X to the plate. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Eric Miller, the left-hander, up and throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missing inside. Fouled off left side. That one to first. Ramirez. The flip to the pitcher covering. Bogart's retired. Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's one of the best players in the game. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now, Griffin Conant, a pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Just
Nope. Ball one.
missed. That's
Ball
down and
two.
in.
2 balls, no strikes.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Back to the mound. It hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there.
The batter, the shortstop.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Dane Myers.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And now the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. And that's downstairs. 1-0. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss and a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Outside low, and the count's full. The other way, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Adrian Morejon done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jeremiah Estrada.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Denzel Clark. Go ahead run on base. Adrian Del Castillo will hit next. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one. Swings through that one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Good eye in that spot. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That one just misses the outside corner. And the count's even at 2. Got him. That's out number 2. Agustin Ramirez now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And ball 1. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Check on the runner. Clark back on a dive. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Just misses there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Line drive. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now the go-ahead run's in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Norby, the next to hit, takes outside. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. We are tied 2-2. Now into the ball game on defense, number 78. He's in at shortstop. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Going one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And fouled off.
Ball. Down.
Movement in the bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Just off the inside edge. That one misses, and the count's full. Manny Machado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Strike 3, got him swinging. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's Machado. That one inside. Ball one. And Manny gets a piece.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
And there's a hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Substitution being made at first. And here's the pinch runner, Brandon Lockridge. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Ball comes in, and he slams on the brakes. Winning run stops at third on the double.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Solid double down the line. That was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Luis Campusano calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Jason Hayward, the next up for the Padres. Golden opportunity right here.
A little surprised they don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Always we know, just some things we show.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pauly on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Padres walk it off and win it 3-2.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of disability, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby.